Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. Stay hungry, stay foolish. The people who are doing the work are the moving force behind the Macintosh. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. It's more fun to be a pirate than to join the Navy. I want to put a ding in the universe. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. Innovation comes from saying no to 1,000 things. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. Sometimes, when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. Creativity is just connecting things. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. You have to trust in something. Your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. The most precious thing that we all have with us is time. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Details matter. It's worth waiting to get it right. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful. Not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. The greatest artists, like Dylan, Picasso, and Newton, risked failure. And if we want to be great, we've got to risk it too. I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. You've got to start with the customer experience and work backward to the technology. I'm as proud of many of the things we haven't done as the things we have done. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. It's really hard to design products by focus groups. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. The greatest thing is when you do put your heart and soul into something over an extended period of time, and it is worth it. You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. The most important thing is a person. A person who incites your curiosity and feeds your curiosity. And machines cannot do that in the same way that people can. Innovation comes from people meeting up in the hallways or calling each other at 10:30 at night with a new idea, or because they realized something that shoots holes in how we've been thinking about a problem. Sometimes, life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. If you don't love something, you're not going to go the extra mile, work the extra weekend, challenge the status quo as much.